So yeah, I guess the first thing to do would be to introduce ourselves, right? So my name is Tejas Nair. I am the co-leader of a community called Service Coders, and yeah, I'm here with Atulya and Bailey, the speakers for this event or the Service space. And yeah, could you guys introduce yourselves?
Yeah, sure. Hey everyone, I'm Atulya and I'm a third year computer science student right now. And I'm quite a community person and have been active in community since like 2 years now. And I have a special place for hackathons. I've been in a lot of hackathons and I've also been organizing hackathons too. And yeah, I'm also the organizer of Mozilla.org and Developer Days. And currently I'm a part of many communities. Like I'm a core member of OpenCo and GDG Raipur, and I was also a part of GDSC at my college.
That's great to hear. So you actually have a lot of experience, like a lot more than me actually. That's nice to hear. So let's go on to Bailey. Do you have anything to say, like as an introduction only?
Hi everyone. My name is Bailey. I'm I'm a fourth year computer security at York Universities, and I've been part as Major League Hacking communities maybe ever since my first year. So ever since I participate at LHACs in 2019. And I've been part of a lot of communities. I think LHACs, GDSC at my schools, also, I'm part of a guild, Plahaj Gang, at Major League Hacking, Global Hack Week, and I'm also one of the organizers, so logistic executive at LHacks. Yes, that's it.
That
Thank you.
is also really impressive. So your logistics side actually, that's really impressive. Um, okay, that's another we get the personal things out of the way. Let's just start with the actual how do I say the topic, I guess. Yeah. So let's just start with yeah. Does anyone here have an experience on any event like GHW that they attended in the past as a community, but not actually GHW in it? Like anything similar to that, like maybe local hack day?
Yes, actually, I've been a part of two local hack days, events before also, and yeah, that is a total fun and learning part there. Like it is
Great.
a like before, it was a 1 week event, right? For twice while I attended,
Yeah.
and the best thing about it is it's completely beginner friendly. Like anyone who wants to also step into tech or anyone who doesn't know anything about tech can just jump into the hackathon and get started with their tech journey. And yeah,
Yeah.
I've been a part of local hack day share and INIT, I guess, and that was total fun.
Yeah, I agree. Like it was completely beginner friendly. So anyone who didn't know anything about programming, like even if you haven't seen code before in your life, I mean, you may need to have little experience, but even if without that, you will have a very good time participating in that and learning, most of all. So let's just continue with the topic. First of all, let's just talk about what GHW is. GHW stands for Global Hack Week. And again, just like Local Hack Day, anyone can join it, even if you have no coding experience. Like there are events like, it's not events, but challenges in GHW. Like you can just simply draw things. Like there was this one challenge, the Bob Ross painting one last time. That was pretty fun. We got a lot of people in our community together to draw some pretty wacky stuff. And there was also this Twilio quest game. Like you start with basically no knowledge about open source, and eventually you start gaining knowledge by making, Git repositories in your own computer and then doing pull requests, etc. So you basically start with nothing, but you start gaining like a lot of knowledge with in a really fun way. So it's really impressive, like how they made that game. And obviously, there's more challenges. There's a lot to do in GHW, so it's a really huge learning experience. So yeah, I'll talk a bit more about it. So what does a beginner get out of it, right? So first of all, again, you start with nothing. Basically, you don't really have to know much. But even if you're a professional or someone who knows a lot, it will benefit you greatly because no matter what, if you're like a beginner or professional, you will learn a lot in GHW. So the thing about GHW isn't it's as Atulya said before, right? You will learn a lot depending, like even if you're a beginner, you will learn a lot, and it's a really fun experience. And the thing is, the more important thing about GHW is collaboration and making new friends, right? So GHW is something that really helps in that way. Like you can get to know so many people with just GHW, and that's the point of joining guilds. If you join a guild, you'll be able to do all. Like you'll be able to collaborate with people. You'll be able to make new friends, etc. So that is what GHW is. And well, funnily enough, GHW September is coming up tomorrow, and we are going to be taking part in this. We're going to be registered as a guild pretty soon. And yeah, do you guys have anything to say for now about GHW September? I mean, like GHW September is coming up tomorrow. Do you have any like big plans for it?
Would Bailey like to speak or is Sultan?
Anyone can take the question. It's fine.
Okay, so yeah, even I've decided to take part in like the event coming up, and yeah, I'm pretty excited about it because
Mm,
even if you're a professional, you get to learn, you get to explore there because
yep,
each and every task it covers a large and vast area. So you just get to know a lot about new things, even if you are a professional or an intermediate or you're at any level. But you get to explore a lot of different things. So obviously, there's no experience boundary to take part in GSW. So yeah,
that's right.
I'll be taking part.
Yep. Okay. So, Billy, do you have anything to say?
Yeah, I'm also
Yeah.
excited for Global Hack Week too, because not only beginners can join, but also any as Atoja say, like anyone can join.
Yep.
Like even if you are new to tech, there will be someone who will guide you, and even if you have experience, you can also guide other students as well. So there's a benefits of joining Global Hack Week.
Yeah, that's right. So that's pretty well said. Okay, let's start with GHW Init. We wanted to talk about GHW Init, our experience. So maybe that could motivate you guys to join GHW September tomorrow. So in the beginning, let's just start with how we wanted to join. Like, what was our motivation to join GHW in the first place? Like, I'm a community leader, right? So I had to make a decision, right? Like, do I want to do this or not? Is it going to be worth it or not as a guild leader? So, thinking about it, the main pros, I guess, of joining GHW in it was first of all, it's going to increase the size of a community. So, why is that relevant here? It's because, again, as I said before, it's collaboration. The more people that we have, the more problems they'll have, and the more people there'll be to solve those problems. So it's kind of like a cycle, like the more people there are, the better a community is because the more problems are being solved by a community. Secondly, we can say that the involvement, I guess, would be improved by the GHW event because again, when you have an event like this, people would usually want to speak out and maybe get some help for some challenge, maybe, or etc. Basically, and again, it's an increase in exposure. So that's it, I guess, for why I wanted to be a part of GHW. So, what about you guys? Like, what was your motivation for joining GHW other than that as a member, I guess?
Okay, so for me, the motivation was to get started with it because when I started, I literally had zero knowledge. Like I was a complete beginner when I started, and as a beginner, hackathon is a you know it scares you as a beginner because the
True.
word hackathon, yeah. Once anyone hears the word hackathon, so the first thing that comes into the mind is a hacker. So you need to be a hacker to be in a hackathon. That's the like a primary misconception among every beginner. So that misconception broke when I just when I started with LHD, and that's where I got like okay, so hackathons are this, and I was living in such a misconception. So obviously, when I started to take part. That was my main motivation to take, just get started with tech and just network with people. Because through these hackathons, yeah, we know a lot of people. We get to talk to a lot of people, and we get to hear from them. We just explain, like, if I am good with something but I'm not good with another, obviously I will reach to that person, like, okay, I don't know this particular thing, can you please help me out? And that's how the networks are established. And also, like the hangout events are there. So obviously in the hangout events, people just chill out with each other, and there's a chill chat, and that's where, a big networking takes place. Like, you're networking as a professional, you're networking as a, like, just people hanging around. So that's the main, I think that's the spirit of this event: networking
Yeah.
and getting started.
Yeah, that was really well said again. So the thing is, as she said before, the hackathon thing, like when you think of Global Hack Week, it's pretty, I have to say it's pretty scary, right? Like it's global and then there's hack. So again, that's obviously very intimidating, but as I said before, it's very beginner friendly and anyone can join. So yeah, that's the common misconception I was wanted to speak about. What about you, Bailey? Do you have anything to say about this? Like why you wanted to join GHW before?
Prior to joining Global Hack Week, I actually attended LHACs at my schools, which the same as I told you say before, like when I first joined LHACs, I was like, oh, is it like hacking? Like it's so intimidating because everyone knows the technologies, knows about like HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Like I literally know nothing. I just like in my first, I think at LHACs, our team actually using Figma instead. So that's how I learned a new technologies. And after LHACs, and then I saw Major League Hacking mentions about local hack day. I was like, okay, so since LHACs, I don't really like, I'm not really equipped with any technologies. Maybe if I join local hack day, I will be able to learn more technologies and I will be able to reach out to new friends. And at that time, local hack day is also virtual events. So in this case, like I have opportunity to meet like friends from around the world, from India, from United Kingdom, or like from any other countries. So that's how I found out about guilds. I explored guilds and how they're so helpful and how they reach out to other members and we learn together as a whole. And so that's how I learned about both local hack day and global hack week.
Okay, that's really nice to hear. And yeah, as you said, people can learn from scratch, right? They can learn from nothing. Like you don't need to know anything about anything to start with the stuff. Like Figma is a GUI tool, right? You use it to make things in the front end, and then like use it as a what do you call it, a planner, right? So you learn about tools like this from other people in the community so that you can be more efficient later on. And that is again one really important thing that you need to that's one important thing you learn from the community, I guess. Let's go over to the next point now. So what is the most I don't know, the experience which stands out to you in the experience that you were in, like what am I saying, what is the experience that stood out to you when you were attending this event, like in GHW when you were, I don't know, like in the middle of something and you suddenly see like something that stood out. To explain, let me just say, let me give you an example. Um, so I was just like, I had exams right close to that time, so I couldn't really take a part in the event that much. But whenever I came back from the exams, I used to look at Discord a bit, and I used to see every single day there were people in the achievements tab. There was this channel called Achievements, and every single day I used to see people put their like the what do you call their status, I guess, saying that they were in the top 1% of the hackers that day. And from what I know, some of those people used to just say that they were complete beginners, right? They didn't know anything, and suddenly they were the top 1%. So again, as I said before, completely beginner friendly. Even if you know nothing about anything, you can end up in the 1% of the hackers in a certain week or certain day. I mean, um, yeah, that was one of the experiences that stood out. There are a few more, but if anything, if anyone wants to say anything about an experience that stood out in GHW, then please go ahead.
I guess about the experience at GHW, I would say about the teamwork which we did that time. Like everyone in the guild was helping each other out. That time I was the member of developer student community, and we were literally like sitting on a Discord and helping each other out whatever issues they were facing, and like talking each other. And that time the team spirit which came up in the guild, that was amazing. So that's the best thing. We learned teamwork rather than just focusing on ourselves. We focused on everyone. Like if anyone is facing a issue, I particularly know this, so I can help you out with this. Do reach me out. So that's how we just knew how a team works, how a guild works, and that experience stood out for me at the GSW.
That's very good. So yeah, Bailey, what about you? Like, do you have anything to say? Like, any experience that stood out?
So like at first when I first joined local hack day, now it's global hack week. Um, like majorly hacking actually has still has a point system. So like every challenges that you complete, you earn a point. But I would say not to at first. Point is actually like motivate me or like kind of like okay, I want to be in top 1%. But now that after I attend multiple times, I feel like um don't be pressures about the points. The points do motivate you, but at the end of the day, um, when you complete the challenge, you self learn or you learn with your friends. That is the most important because, as you said, public learning, learning together as a guild is way more fun than learning by yourself. So yeah, so don't let the points stress you out, and just think learning in progress. And the knowledge that you learn at global hack weeks, you can actually apply like in the hackathons at well. That's how I do it. Like at first I have no idea about what is React, literally. And then after I attend workshops at Global Hack Week, learning about web developments and have get the ideas, and that's how I build project at hackathon. So yeah, don't stress out about the points system.
Okay, that was very well said because, as she said, the thing about the point system is it's obviously a motivator, but the most important thing is to have fun in this because, and yeah, to have fun and collaborate with other people and make new friends, right? So without that, you should never lose sight of what you are attending this for, right? That's the main point. Uh, to go on to the next part, actually, no, before that, I had to say one more experience that I had. In the middle, like after my exams are over, I decided to do a few challenges, right? Um, so I knew a little bit of Arduino, right? I didn't know that much about it, but I knew the basics to make like basic circuitry and small codes in Arduino. And there was this one challenge which actually asked us to make something in Arduino, which was coincidental, but I did it. And there was also a challenge on the very same page where we had to collaborate with other people. And well, that's exactly what I did. I actually went to a Discord call with a few of my friends and so, people in the community. I just call all them friends, it's fine. But so all of them were in a call with me. Oh wow, that's thunder. So yeah, we came into a call and we all learned about Arduino. Like there were about 4 or 5 of us, and we all learned about Arduino. And by we, I mean I was trying to tell them how it works. And yeah, that's the whole spirit of the whole thing. Because even if you know like not so much about something, you can still teach other people about it. So that's a really good thing about it. Okay, now we go to the next point. So, what did we learn about all of this? So, according to me, like the most important thing, like before, at least according to me, was like before the community was more of like how to say it. Like there was about 250 people in our community, and the involvement wasn't so great. But after that, after the GHW event, it feels like a lot. Everyone came in. Everyone in the community became a lot closer. So it feels like everyone was opening up more and speaking more in the community. And that's one of the things I noticed. And yeah, that's it. What do you guys think? Like, what do you think changed in your community after GHW?
I saw the same change that you're talking about. Like, obviously, due to the hangout sessions and due to helping each other out, there was a neat networking between them. And yes, community became much more active than before. Because that was not now a bunch of people who don't know each other. No, that was not the case now. Most of them know each other, know what they do, and yeah, as they know each other, so communications between them increase and resources and everything. Like the activity within the community increased a lot after the event.
Yep, that's true. So that's also one of the effects I noticed. The activity was a lot more. So what about you, Bailey? What about you? Do you have anything to say?
So for our communities, so since we learn together as a community, right, and then we make new friends after Global Hack Week or like Local Hack Day, um, members are actually team up for hackathons. So like because we realize that the bonding that we made during the Global Hack Week, like it's precious. Like it's so good. So like we team up with hackathons, server hackathons. So like I have seen few members in our community Plage gang like some of them team up at hackathons. Some of them are even like become a founder of a of a hacker club at their own school. So like all of these global hack like the benefits of it.
Yeah, that's really good. Like when you make one single group in a hackathon once, you realize that you really want to hack with them again, right? So you keep doing it over and over again. So you basically form bonds with these kind of events, and that's kind of one of the important things in this event. Like if you want to work with someone, you need to remember how you worked with them and remember like how good it felt to be working together and collaborating. Because again, that's the most important part. Okay. Let's see. Okay. I think this is close to the ending of the session, so I'll just do this. What about the future of the communities, right? So, according to us, we are planning to grow more and more. We're obviously going to attend GHW September, and we are planning to do our best on it. We are going to be trying to get everyone on our guild and so on and so forth. And basically, do as I said before, the point of joining GHW to grow, to gain involvement and members exposure, collaboration, etc. And yeah, that's all I think from my side. I don't really have much else to say other than, yeah, good luck for JW September. So yeah, well, what about you guys? Just like as a closing statement.
Okay, for the closing statement on GSW, I'll just say that if you are a participant or if you're planning to participate, then just keep in mind that all you have to do is just not hesitate in networking. Like if you are facing an issue, there are a lot of people will be ready. You just help you out. So with that, you're not just only increasing your exploration, but you're also making quality networks. This is a golden opportunity for everyone to network with people, to know about communities, and obviously if you are going there, there will be sessions and like you'll get to learn a lot. So this is just a golden opportunity, and everyone must, with any experience level, must jump into it. Obviously they will get to learn a new thing. If anyone is a beginner, then obviously the exploration part is the golden part, and if someone is a professional or anyone, they are going to get networking opportunities there, and they're going to explore other fields rather than their field. So yeah, obviously like this is opportunity not to be left out. Yeah, just go for it.
Yep, that's true. So the entire point of this was obviously to get people into JHW because this is definitely like it's all for them. They need to understand that this is an opportunity that is really hard to say no to because you are not losing a lot from this. You're just gaining knowledge, collaboration, friends, etc. Okay, anyway, what about you, Bailey? Any closing statements?
I think most of the points already covered, but yes, networking are so important. Don't hesitate it. Don't be shy because everyone is learning together, and be active in the guild or like like keep asking questions. There's no harm in asking questions. Like even if after you learning something new, you can post on social media and let others people learn together as well. So uh, I think that's it.
Okay, that's
Yes.
great. That's good. That's good enough. So yeah, um, I think this is good enough. Yeah, we can just end it now. So yeah, it was really nice talking to you guys, and yep, I hope we all do our best for GHW September. I think we can end it now. Wait, who's the host now?
Bye.
Yeah, bye guys.
Bye. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, guys. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.